Alrighty. I don't know if any of you can hear me, but I'm hoping you can. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me, but I am here. All right. Why is everything disconnecting? Everything's disconnecting. My headphones just don't want to give me a break. What the hell is happening? Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work, but you guys let me know if you can hear me better or not. We've got a cat here. Who's a good cat? All right. We're gonna wait 10 minutes, see if anyone's gonna show. And then if people do show before the 10 minutes are up, well, then we will just start talking early before the first sprint. Yeah, I tried doing a reading sprint last time in a different position, and I didn't like it. This is more aesthetically pleasing up on my bunk bed. Got my pretty lights, and I got my pink light. Nice ambiance. Okie dokie. I don't know if any of you care, but my last sprint didn't exactly go so well. No one showed up really, which I don't understand why. The ones before that had a few people join in, so I don't understand why some of them worked and some of them don't. But after half an hour, if no one shows up, then I stop. All right. So we're gonna start reading probably around 7:10, 7:15. Depends when people show. Just had one viewer. That person just left, so yeah, we're gonna be doing 30-minute sprints. I like 30 minutes. It's not too long. I'm not a big fan of long sprints. I like short and sweet, straight to the point. I feel accomplished. I guess I'm going to put in the chat while we're waiting. Let me know what books you guys want to read in 2026. So yeah, what do you guys want to read in 2026? That seems of like a cool question. And I'm going to pin that. Well, I am currently reading 2 books at the same time. One is more like a backup that I'm slowly reading, so I'm not really rushing it. And then another one is kind of like I'm reading at regular pace, so it's kind of like my main book. So tonight I'm going to be reading, continuing, maybe finishing Wicked by Gregory Maguire. And yes, I got the original cover. For those of you who don't watch my channel and haven't seen, I've been reading this for a while. 2 months and like a week now. And it's not that it's not good. I'm just taking my time with it. And I'm enjoying it. I like what the play or what the movies did with the source material. But I also like the source material. I also think it's got its own merits. So yeah, I'm going to be reading this today. I have about 40, 50. I have about 65 pages left. So yeah, when winter break started, I kind of took a break from reading. I was kind of in a slump. Now I am slowly getting out of the slump by making myself read a little bit every day, and that's slowly helping me. So yeah. Sometimes it's not the book that puts you in the slump. Sometimes it's just a certain period of your life puts you in a slump. It's weird. Like my winter break just put me in a slump for some weird reason. Because I used to read every single day on the metro. And I guess without the metro, I kind of just stopped reading. And that was so bizarre. But yeah. So I'm going to be reading this. I'm also going to be reading my second book, which is on my Kobo. Because I try not to support Mr. Bezos too much. But yeah, I'm going to be reading It by Stephen King. Because I recently watched the Welcome to Derry TV show. And now I need to read the book and know what's going on. So yeah, currently this is like my backup read, my like read that's like secondary. Because this book is massive. It's like about 1,000 pages, which is going to be the longest book I've ever read, because the longest book I've ever read wasn't Stephen King, but that was like 700 pages. So this is like really, really long. But yeah, I'm hoping to get the physical copy soon, but I've been to like 4, maybe 5 bookstores and cannot find it in stock anywhere. All of the people have been buying it up and leaving none for me. So I'm probably going to have to get it on Amazon at some point, which is sad because Amazon tells me it's going to take from January 20th to February something to get it. Like, are you kidding me? Really, Amazon? Lately you suck. Anyway, so yeah, It by Stephen King. I am 3% into this. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know what it is about Stephen King's writing, but once you start reading, you just can't stop. Well, I can't stop. It's just the way he writes. It just brings me back in so fast. It like lures me back in. I don't know how he does it. I really do not know how he does it. But it's just something about his prose that just even if I've left the book off on a really random midpoint, I pick it up and I'm just back into the groove so simply. It's really great. So yeah, It by Stephen King. It's my backup. I switch between It and Wicked. I try to read a little bit of It every day. But I'm going to take my time with this. But yeah, this I want to get finished by the end of the week at least. So, yeah. And then when I'm done Wicked and I'm reading it in the background as my secondary read, I think after Wicked I'm going to read another book that I have on here, but I want to get the physical copy. And that is Alchemized by Senlin Yu. I heard this was originally Harry Potter fanfic, and now it's been like traditionally published as its own kind of world and its own kind of fantasy-esque story. So I'm gonna give this a try. Next, if I don't get it for Christmas from my uncle, because we're celebrating Christmas late because they went on vacation. If I don't get this book from him, I'm just gonna go buy the book with my gift card I got for Christmas. So it'll all work out. I'm gonna get the book regardless. So yeah, my next read's gonna be Alchemized by Senlin Yu. I don't know how long this is going to take me because this is also 1,000 something pages. I'm just starting off the year with a bang. I'm just reading these long ass books, which is so bizarre because I'm a person who suffers from severe anxiety sometimes. And you'd think that the thicker the book, the more anxiety inducing it would be. But no, no anxiety. Just like, I love a challenge. Give it to me. I'll read it. I will prove you wrong. I can read this. So, yeah, who knows how long that's going to take me. A regular 400-page book sometimes takes me a month. So this might take me like 3 months. Who the hell knows? But I'm not going to rush through it. But I've heard it's a very emotional and traumatizing kind of story. But it also has to do with like war and tougher topics that I feel like are really important. And those are the kinds of things I like to read about. Certainly not the horrors of war. I don't think I've ever read a story that probably has the horrors of war depicted so so yeah. I know this one's going to be intense. But I want something that'll emotionally get to me cuz I don't find books always do that. I just kind of have fun with the journey, but I don't always cry at books or anything. So I have a feeling this thing is going to wreck me, and I'm all for it. So, yeah, Alchemized by Senlin Yu. I'm excited to read that. That's my next read. But if I finish Wicked before I know if I'm getting the book, like, here's the problem. If I finish this book, then I'll only be able to read it because I don't want to start another book because Alchemized is my next book after this. But I'm only going to know if I'm going to get Alchemized from my uncle in like another week or so. So that means I still have to wait another week to start a new book and or go to Indigo and buy the book. So it's complicated. I really just want to know if I'm getting this book so I can just buy it already. This is the problem. But yeah. Anyway, we're 15 minutes in almost, and nobody has stayed. So at 30 minutes or so, we're going to wrap this up. And you guys may never see this. Or you may. Who knows? Maybe a miracle will happen. I'm going to do my good luck trick and see if that works. There we go. Let's see if the magic works. Believe it or not, that trick helped me win quite a few things. Is it 100%? No. Oh, okay. We have one viewer Currently going to be reading Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Another person comes and goes. Well, my good luck trick did bring a person. They just didn't stay. Oh well. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. Me, as a person who's very prone to kidney stones, apparently my doctor says I have to drink more water. As if I did not drink already quite a bit of water every day. But now I bought this tumbler, which is 40 ounces. So if I drink 2 of these a day, I know I've drank enough. So, yeah. It's a Disney one. It's Winnie the Pooh. So it keeps me motivated to drink because it's Disney. I have a purple one, but I don't know. Okie dokie. Even if nobody joins in 30 minutes, maybe I'll still do like by 7:30. If no one shows up, I think I'm just gonna start the first sprint and see if anyone joins during that 30 minutes. And if not, then I'll just stop at 8 o'clock. Because once that's what I did, I think. I started a sprint and then people showed up during the sprint. So, yeah. Since nobody's showing up, I guess I'm going to start the sprint early because I don't see a point in me blabbing anymore since I don't really have much else to say right now, especially to nobody. So I guess we'll start our first sprint. Let me get the music and the timer working. All right, let's share the Pomodoro timer. All right, I love streaming on YouTube. It's so simple. Hope I'm not lagging too much. Let me know. When I share my screen, it starts to lag. Anyway, we're going to do 30 minutes. And then we'll do a session of break for 10 minutes. So, yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. I'm going to try and play some music as well for the ambiance. Let's see. Rainy nights. Ooh, a deep and relaxing playlist. Okay, let's listen to this. Maybe the internet won't work with me. Or maybe it will. That might be a bit loud. I don't know if I like this. Let me know if you guys can hear the music or not. Anyway, I'm going to play another one. I don't like that vibe. Mhm. There you go. I like this one. All right. I know I don't like to watch any um reading sprints that don't have music. So, yeah, the music's making it lag more than just sharing the screen. But yeah, let's go for a 30-minute sprint starting now. 15 years. Okay, 2 people are staying. Not even 1, 2. I was sure that there were 2 people for so long, but there were 2 people instead. Okay. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. So I will set a timer on my iPad for myself. Let me know what you guys read during that sprint, if you read anything, how many pages. All right. All right. In 10 minutes, we're going to start the next sprint. So let me know in the comments how much you guys read, if you read anything, and what you're reading tonight. If you're staying around, I am reading Wicked by Gregory Maguire. Yeah, I am at page 344, so I read, let me count. 2, 4, about 6 pages. My brain just cannot focus lately. The book is really, really good. I've been enjoying it. Love what the movies did with the source material. But I know the movies aren't based off of the play, so I guess I should say the play. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. The prose is really great. Yeah, Maguire's writing style is just good. I'm enjoying it. Next sprint, I might try and read some of It by Stephen King, switching between. Okay. We had 3 viewers during the sprint, and then now we have no one again. So I don't know what to do, people. I guess I'll talk about my reading goals for 2026, since we have 8 minutes till the next sprint. So the physical books that I have on my bookshelves that I want to read this year, I have them all next to me. Strange Grace by Tessa Gratton. Got this at a Renaissance/Goodwill. And yeah, it's a hardcover. Got it for under $5. And it's got this like gothic-y, a bit of an atmosphere, also a bit of fairy tale atmosphere. And I really like those kinds of stories. I think it kind of reminds me of that book I read earlier in 2025 that was My Blood, Your Bones. But this will probably be more fairy tale-esque. That other one was had some more horror-ish elements. So, yeah, that's one book I plan to read in 2026. Strange Grace. I also plan to read in 2026 Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen. Also a hardback that I got pretty cheap for $6. But yeah, another fantasy. I'm a very big fantasy reader. I read some sci-fi, dystopians. I like to mix it up from time to time, my genres. But yeah, this one sounded very intriguing, so I don't see many people talking about this book, but the premise seemed interesting, so that's another book I plan to read in 2026. And most of these books are standalones because I'm in the middle of like 3 series right now, and I kind of want to finish some before I go on to new ones. So, yeah. Ooh, we have Molly's thoughts and musings. This is the like button fairy stopping by. Thank you. I did not know there was a like button fairy. That's cute. Um, but yeah, this is like royalty and like this girl named Violet. She's not really a seer, but she's kind of like tricking the king and stuff into thinking she's a seer, and the prince can see right through her, and they do not like each other. And there's this whole prophecy, and yeah, sounds fun. One of the series I want to continue this year, A Monsoon Rising, which is the sequel to the Hurricane Wars. And I loved the Hurricane Wars. So I'm not going to say what this is about because then that would spoil. But yeah, I love these beautiful hardcovers with the sprayed edges. But yeah, these are not very long. So yeah, the third book comes out in September. So I'm not going to start the second book until later this year because if this ends on a cliffhanger, I want to have the third book already in my possession so I can start it right away. Usually I wait for series to be complete before I start them, but for this series I just could not wait. It's got Star Wars-esque vibes. It's got some Raylo vibes. It has some Shadow and Bone kind of vibes. So I love this series. It's like a mix of everything I love in fantasy. Darkness and light actually being enemies. It's just chef's kiss. My favorite stuff. All in one series. And speaking of Shadow and Bone, my favorite author is Leigh Bardugo, the author of Shadow and Bone. And I plan to read her standalone novel, The Familiar. This is based on the Spanish Golden Age and some of her family history, but it's a it's kind of like a historical fantasy-esque. Yeah, historical with fantasy elements, and it's got the black sprayed pages. Me, I have no problem with sprayed pages. Some people are so annoyed with them. I really dig them. Anyway, I bought this the day it came out, and I still haven't read it. But I plan to. And yeah, there's a romance that I think kind of reminds me of the... I think it reminds me of the love triangle in Shadow and Bone, kind of. Anyway. I cannot wait to try this out. I've just been reading so many books, and sometimes new books come out, and I just want to read those first. Anyway, this book is not that long. $3.79. It's not that long. So, I'll be able to get through that, hopefully. Next book I want to read this year, Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Definitely for Halloween. Definitely for October. I definitely want to read this because apparently Stephen King says this is his scariest book. And this is one of my favorite stories, like films adaptations. So I want to read the book and see what the differences are and vice versa. But yeah, I got this old school edition at a thrift and I was so happy. Buying these brand new is so expensive. Like, what the heck? But yeah, Pet Sematary is one of my favorite movies. So, yeah. I'm going to be reading a bit of Stephen King. I've only ever read Dr. Sleep by him. I didn't even read The Shining. Dr. Don't forget to hydrate. And the last two books that I want to read this year that I have physically, Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. So yeah, this is like a series of standalone-ish stories. And this one is like this is like a Beauty and the Beast retelling with elements of mostly, I've heard, Bluebeard. So I like that. I've never really read Bluebeard. I don't even know the story that much except for the elements of it. Okay. The timer's up. I'll just finish talking about these books. But yeah, I like fairy tale retellings, especially Beauty and the Beast. And the elements of Bluebeard sound so intriguing. So I'm going to give this a try. This is another short read. Words aren't too big. Simple. Yeah, like 350 pages. So simple, quick read. And then the last book that I have physically is part of a series that I want to finish this year. And that is the Crowns trilogy by Nicola Tyke. And the last book is War Queen. And each book is like 500 pages. But what I love about this fantasy series debut from her is that each book for me was 5 stars. So I have no doubt that this book will probably be 5 stars. So yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah. Those are the books I want to read in 2026. Now I guess we can start the next sprint since the timer ran out. Nobody's staying very long, so I wanted to just close this up, but I don't know. I'm debating. Maybe I'll keep it up for another half hour. But yeah, let's just start the timer again. Let's share screen. Chrome tab. Pomodoro timer. All right. $30 on the clock. And if I see no one staying after this, then I'm just gonna close the stream. All right. Let me play some music. Oh yeah. Too many clues. Okay, so no one came stuck around during this sprint, so I think I'm gonna end it here for the night. Um, it's just no fun just reading by myself and talking about books to nobody, but I don't think I'm gonna delete this stream. I think I'm gonna leave it up for anyone who wants to get to it after the fact and enjoy a nice little chat about books or the hour that we read. I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this after the fact, but eh. Anyway, thank you for watching, whoever does. Whoever doesn't, I don't know if I'm gonna do these anymore, but I don't know. I don't know. These live streams don't tend to get much traction, so maybe I should just stick to what I usually do. But yeah, 2026 reading goals have been set, and yeah, that's it for this stream. Thank you, and goodbye.